guys, so today I want to share a quick story with you. Today I want to talk about 90 Day Fiance, Larissa's deportation date, Chantel and Pedro split, and a quick recap of last night's episode. And I want to do last night's episode recap first because these storylines are really starting to make me feel like a crazy person. I really feel like I've been locked up at Shawshank Prison, okay? Like, remember that movie Shawshank Redemption with Morgan Freeman and Tim Robbins? I feel like I've been locked away with them for 20 years and I probably went to jail in the 90s. I just got out and all the rules to society that I had listed before I went in does not apply now in 2019. Like before I went to the Shawshank, people used to go on vacations when they had jobs. And now that I'm out, I'm like, people take vacations when you don't have jobs? Like, that's what they're doing in 2019? Like, I'm really sitting here with my I can't believe it face on while Nicole and Asin plan a vacation to Grenada when neither one has a job. Like, huh? What? I mean, I'm going to have to go back to Shawshank, guys. I'm not going to make it on the outside. I'm too institutionalized now. I'm quickly realizing this is not a joke, people. Nicole is serious. She's saving money. Now, I did tell you she's unemployed. I mean, at first, I really thought it was a joke. But as I'm watching, she's actually saving for her, and I'm not allowed in too many countries as in family Grenada trip. Like these two want to go on a family vacation to Grenada without any jobs. And I feel like no one's even trying to talk any sense into her. Only the stepfather. Everyone else, the mom, she knows it's crazy. She just doesn't say it out loud. And to make matters even worse, in real time, today, Nicole's mom said in an interview that she wished those two would hurry up and get married. Like she thinks life will be better if they speed up the process. Yeah, I'm not going to make it out here, people. I'm not going to make it. Then there was Pau and Russ. Russ got a job in Oklahoma, and he wanted to convince Pau to move back to Oklahoma, even though she hates it. I mean, do you see why I feel like I've been locked up for 20 years? I mean, is this really a storyline? Then there's Andre and Elizabeth. And I'm not kidding, guys, when I tell you this storyline might get me on anti-anxiety medicine because they are giving me major anxiety here. It just doesn't make any sense. Like these two decide to move out of a rent-free house, okay? You heard me correctly. They're not paying a dime because Andre doesn't like the fact. And by the way, yes, I did use the American version of his name. I just can't get down Andre just yet. That it makes him feel like the dad is hanging something over their head. So he decides they're getting the hell out of Dodge. The only problem is they don't have any money to move. So Elizabeth decides to borrow money from who? Her father. Like, huh? What? And even crazier than that, the dad actually gives her the money. And after all this, Andre still doesn't have a job. I mean, yeah, he went to an interview this week, but he didn't take the job because he wasn't sure that the job would fit in with his hours, the appropriate hours that he wants, you know, being unemployed. Like, really, people, I am dazed and confused. Like, what the hell is going on? Then you have the even more ridiculous storyline of Ashley and Jay. Now, we all know there are degrees of cheating. There's first base, second base, third base, and then a straight-out home run. But I had no idea a foul ball was considered cheating. It's just serious enough to drag out for forever, what feels like forever. And not only that, she feels like she has to take a trip to New York with her friends to get over this, foul ball cheating. Now let's talk about the couple that really needs to be worried about cheating. It's not Ashley and Jay, it's Pedro and Chantel. So we've been hearing the rumors for months now that these two have split, and now we get to watch it unfold. And to visually see what's going on is worse than hearing the rumors. Because I feel like Chantel has stepped up her whining game. I mean, she was a whiner before, but when Pedro left, oh my God. I mean, Chantel has really transformed into what I call a bellyacher whiner. You know how when your belly aches and you just grab it like this? This is how she was acting. She went to her mom's house. She was like, oh, Mom, Dad, Pedro's gone. She told them Pedro went back to the Dominican because he was stressed. And you know what the captain of the nut job crew said? And by the way, the nut job crew, that's her parents. And the captain is her mother. So Queen Looney says, why is Pedro stressed? You should be the one that should be stressed. You're the one in college. I mean, Queen Loon totally left out the fact that they constantly accuse Pedro of not loving Chantel, saying that he only wants her money. I mean, it's as if she totally forgot that River slapped the shit out of Pedro. She forgot all about that and totally blamed and totally insisted that her daughter, that was the most stressed. I'm telling you people, I don't call them the nut job crew for no reason. And all the whole time while you had bellyacre, whiny Chantel crying about Pedro leaving, Pedro was in the Dominican actually dry humping his sister's good friend. I'm telling you, if anybody should be worried about cheating, it shouldn't be Ashley. It should be Chantel, the bellyacre whiner. And just when I thought this show couldn't get any stranger, you have Colt asking Larissa for sex in the car with his mother in the driver's seat. I mean, it was so creepy. I was like, ew. Like, who does that, people? I'm sad to say that wasn't the highlight of the show. The highlight of the show is when Larissa finally admitted to Deb that she had children back in Brazil. Now, she claims she didn't tell Deb because she didn't want Deb to judge her. Not only did she not tell Deb, she didn't tell the public people. So this episode, she finally came clean. I mean, she seemed really sincere, like she really did miss her children. The only problem I had is her story doesn't match up with her friends back in Brazil. I mean, really, it's like there's two separate stories swirling around town. You have Larissa's version, which is she has 2 children. Then there's her friend Maria's version, which is Larissa has 3 children. And then when Larissa responded to her friend Maria, there became a third version, which Larissa said she had to leave her children because her ex-boyfriend was a cross-dresser that cheated on her with another man. And at this point, it doesn't matter whose version you believe, because this morning, Colt's mom came out and said that after Larissa goes to court next week, she most likely will be deported. I'm gonna go out on a limb here, people, and I'm gonna ride with Debbie. I'm thinking she's telling the truth. I mean, as far as what I know, you really can't stay in this country on a marriage visa if you're not married. However, Larissa came out and disputed those claims this morning, saying she absolutely has no idea what Debbie's talking about. As far as she's concerned, she is not getting deported. So that's my 90-Day Fiancé recap and news for you today. So what I want to know in my comments section, who believes Larissa has more than 2 children? Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that notification button for more stories like these. Until next time, talk to you then. Bye.